Happy Vlogmas! Happy December 2019. Welcome to the Vlogmas Adventure. Good morning, it's Vlogmas Day 2. Guess what we forgot to do yesterday? Yeah. Put the first one on. Let's catch that up.
Because I'm the first child. No. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, now elf on a shelf thing.
Oh, you're going to look for some elves on a shelf. Have they been naughty, have they?
Yeah, they left. They're out of the car. They drove somewhere.
Certainly plenty of packing boxes for them to hang in. Christmas stuff to disguise themselves with.
That's true.
This is going to take forever. Maybe I can
So,
Elves are going to move into a new home. Where do they go?
They probably moved into there. But that's the door.
No, that's the door. Oh.
Mine, I found mine.
Okay. Because my
What's his name?
Right here.
hey!
By the way, Goach last.
That was a good clue. I like that
Yeah.
clue.
Just
Certainly cut down the time a bit, haven't I?
Like watch last year's Vlogmas to find out why this.
That's true. Last year's Vlogmas was all about the elf. So Gemma and Bodhi are about to head off to Grandma and Grandpa's house to help decorate
Why is yours sitting like
over
that?
there.
Guys,
Dad's waiting to take them out.
okay, guys, I'm going to tell Welcome. You stay there.
Don't touch them.
You telling them to stay there?
We're going to come back and they're not going to be there now that you've done that.
Right, you want to open your advent calendar then before you go?
Wait, what if I say, don't stay there? Don't stay there. Don't stay there. Okay,
Bruce is off out to work today. He'll be back till later.
Back when it starts.
I'll keep my
And I think I'll be leaving all these decorations for the girls, yeah?
What's that?
What?
Are you wanting me to decorate without you? Are you wanting to wait until you come back?
Wait.
John's come back to the decorated house because that might be very fun. Why do?
Choices.
Come on, guys.
Decorations will either be there when they arrive or not.
I want to find day 2.
Right, we'll open it up, see what we get.
Okay, I'm going to open it. You guys can't see it because...
I'm just going to remove the flaps on my one. I'm going to remove this part on them.
Did I just get sour? I just got a sour from you.
I don't think so. It doesn't look sour.
Winterland. What's Winterland? I got the sour.
Wow! Well, enjoy that and take it to Grandma's house.
I'm going to try one right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
If you want to see an in-depth trying of lots of sweeties, check out yesterday's vlog.
Yes, please.
Wow.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna
Wait.
get
That is sour, not your like a good type of sour.
it. So I have a Christmas tree.
Right, so these are super sour, are they?
And I'm scared.
Go.
I was asleep an hour ago. Now I'm not.
You were asleep half an hour ago.
Now you're reaching out at me. That is literally. I think it's meant to be lemon, but here's the thing. It's like, I don't know what they're trying to achieve with sour. I think they're going for like actual sour instead of just like sweetie sour. Because this is so bitter.
Just get back in the video feed and not see my face while eating that.
Did you enjoy that? Is that hard? Oh well, you
It
can.
tastes like you're eating the inside of a lemon.
Wow. Well, enjoy that. You can take the rest with you.
Guys, if you walked into your living room and you just saw someone hugging a Christmas tree, what would you do?
Oh, they must like Christmas.
Leave in the comments.
Well,
Leave your answer in the comments.
do you know the person?
Because they're always done. They're not top. You can't really go off on your tablet, can you?
All right, jackets.
Any sort of device. Goodbye for a day.
Bye.
Whee!
Bye.
day 1797 of Dance 365 with the Wee Clan Torrance, inviting you in as we do. And on the second day of December, to come in and raise the energy, create that better world inside and out.
Hello, it's later in the day, we've just danced.
Yeah.
Bruce is home, he's been back and forward out to work, getting stuff for the kids who are over at Grandma's, as you saw earlier in the vlog. Gemma actually very kindly sent us some footage. It's 9 seconds, it's a time lapse, it won't actually go into my footage, we can't open it.
Unfortunately it didn't work, but
it's not the right files.
Yep.
But she tried, that was very nice of her. So I think it looks like they've been obviously decorating there and having fun. Wonderful. Yeah, so it's late, it got late.
It did, it was almost, what, 7:30? Something like that just now.
Like that. So yeah, we are going to do something a wee bit special for you. Give us a wee moment, ready? For the past couple of years, we've been on our own for Vlogmas at one point or another.
Yep. In
fact, 2 years ago it was in the second, just like this. So you can see the link for that. We call that Vlogmas Confessions. Basically it's a time to sit down and just chat with you and catch you up, because we vlogged every single day in 2016. We vlogged intermittently throughout 2017 and used this opportunity to catch you up. 2018 we didn't really vlog that much throughout the year.
No.
No, so we used it to catch up. This year, there's not been many vlogs at all.
I think it's just been basically birthdays, hasn't it?
Maybe, I don't even know if they're up, but they might be little bits from the dances, to be honest. I don't know, check out the vlog, we have a big vlog playlist. There's hundreds of vlogs in there, so you're not lacking in vlogs. But anyway, there's been a lot going on. 2017 Confessions was all about going bankrupt.
Yeah.
So we went bankrupt in 2017.
Yeah, well, we lost the business 2017. The bankruptcy was actually declared at the beginning of 2018.
Right.
But there was an impending thing for sure in 2017 as everything kind of dissolved. And you'll see from the vlogs or the dances and such likes our travel kind of to different places to stay. And we wound up at my mum and dad's last year, and they very kindly took the 4 of us in and gave us a base and a place to which we could start to rebuild things coming out of that experience, or going through that experience, because it was this year in July, just at the end of July, that we were discharged from the bankruptcy, which is fantastic, because certainly for myself that was a very challenging experience. Not necessarily anything else, I think, other than just the feeling.
It's not fun.
No, it's
not.
not.
We find ourselves here. We've just moved in literally in the past few weeks, and we just got the carpets down the other day. There's still things from HQ, which is what we lovingly call the garage that we stayed at,
yes.
Which is mum and dad. You can follow along all these things. We've been uploading to YouTube every single day since the beginning of 2015, so you can actually follow the whole story, because we have spoken openly about it, just not often, but you can see it in the vlog list.
Yeah, I guess you can.
You can follow along, you can see what's happening. So this has taken a huge toll in our relationship.
It did. I mean, the journey sort of through 2018 and into 2019, and I think with us being in HQ in a garage together, and that was, that was our space at that time, as we were trying to, figure out how to also move out and on from that space. But it took its toll on our relationship.
And it's not just that, it's also the diabetes, which if you followed along, that's had a huge part to play in this, because I've been getting more and more and more exhausted.
Yeah.
To the point of this year where I just couldn't function. Last year I couldn't function, and I was slowly beginning to heal this year. And I actually took some time away from everybody, and you can see that because I did vlog a few vlogs down in England. So I went away and retreat this year.
Yeah, and it kind of gave you a chance to reset from being on all night to actually being able to go to bed at night and get up during the day, and that was the thing that you, I think, were really missing the most. I mean, Carol could, yeah, almost 2 years of, especially at this time of year where it gets dark at 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon, and Carol's waking up after being up all night at maybe 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon and getting just a couple of hours of daylight. And I think, you know, it's hard enough in Scotland. I don't know what it's like, you know, how people do it even further north than us, but yeah, that takes its toll when you're only getting a couple of hours a day, when your whole body clock is kind of thrown out. So that opportunity to go down south, as Carol said, you can see some vlogs for that, but you came back and, you know, up during the day and going to bed at night.
It was
so
nice. It reset my body clock,
Yeah.
because it was a very long time of all nights and trying to squeeze in days as well. So it's nice. I'm kind of feeling back.
Yep.
I'm in the kitchen again. I'm cooking again because I was so tired.
Yep.
I mean, I could barely do anything. So life was really tough, and Bruce and I weren't getting on very well. So a time away from each other was a really good, positive thing for us.
It was.
And we didn't know if we were coming back together again, to be honest. It was. We've been in discussion about it the whole time. We've kind of been separated for a while, but we're still best friends. We're still working the project together. We still have our beautiful family that we move along. Bruce and I have been together for 24 years.
Yeah, we have.
I think we're kind of best friends. So we're working through it. And right now, this month, we've decided that we're going to go through some connection exercises.
Yeah.
One of the things that Bruce and I do is connection, and we've been becoming very good at being connected with ourselves, which is a wonderful thing to do, and you have to go through that journey to be really healthy. And what we haven't done is connected to each other in a very long while.
Yeah.
So we're going to take this month as an opportunity to try some connection exercises every day.
Absolutely, and I think that comes on the back of, you know, the life just became so task oriented, and I don't want to say mundane, but you know, it's just those daily things seem to just really take over, and as an impact, I think, on the bigger experience of what was going on with the shift in our lives. You know, our relationship went way to the back. It's not that we wanted it to necessarily, but it's where it went, and then trying to pick it back up out of that again is just, you know, it's one thing on top of everything else, and it's a priority. It's so much a priority. So this for me is really that opportunity to you know, to bring our relationship back front and center of what's going on, and to really explore whether it is the good thing for us as well. I mean, that's also what
we enjoyed our time apart.
We did enjoy our time apart. There was so much, you know, growth that we, again, separately, individually achieved, and could really kind of feel those differences, those changes in each other as well. And working then, since we've been back together, in using that same sort of language, communication and such, and that's what's kind of opened up our ability, I suppose, to approach us again.
It's very exciting. So continue to come and dance with us. We'll keep talking to you, and we'll let you know, we'll keep you updated how it's going.
Yeah.
Who knows where we'll be for Vlogmas 2020.
I know indeed, if you hadn't caught yesterday's vlog, I kind of noticed that we're now in the 4th house, 4 separate years. So that can maybe give you kind of an indication of how, you know, sort of fluctuating our life has been over the past few years. And
we had our stuff in a storage container for 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
We've only just got it back.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and anybody that's kind of, there might be somebody out there that's dealing with a similar experience, maybe in, you know, sort of financial bankruptcy or sequestration, insolvency, and the relationships being impacted and everything and such and such and such. I mean, I don't want to get into really at all here or too much, but one of the things that I have found at this point in it is that there is a way through. So if there's,
reach out to us. We have a whole coaching system. Go onto our website. We've been doing this for a long time.
Totally open to that, even if it is just to have a chat. That's, you know, it's not about anything
Friends
else
first.
other than reaching out and know that there is a way through. It can seem and feel really dark, and there is light, lots of light. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of put that in because it's been a big thing for me. It certainly has. It's taken me on a real journey over the past 1.5 years. I've experienced antidepressants for the first time in my entire life, and yeah, so you know, it's a big journey. So all of these things, but it's
one of the reasons why we raise the energy
Yeah,
every
every single day.
Connect every single day. That's been our thing. It's kept us together, it's kept everybody together, it's been the focal point of our lives for 5 years.
Yeah. I mean, even when we were apart, we were communicating around the connection of the
together
dance,
to make sure the
and
dance
to make
went
sure
up
it
every
got
day.
out, because sometimes I'm recording it and just couldn't have the capacity because I've got the kids as well and such, and Carol's like, fire the file down to me, I'll, you know, if you can get it to such a point, I'll take the rest of it. So yeah, we've, you know, it's
and some days it's 11
together.
o'clock at night and neither of us are able to dance because we're so blinking busy, and we're sitting in the car to each other going, can you dance? Not really. Can you dance? Not really. Go 1 hour. And we did it.
We did it.
We've never failed yet.
No,
so
no,
thank
we
you
haven't.
very much for joining us. I think we should probably wrap this up
Yep.
for now. If you want more, leave some comments down below. Maybe we'll do a Q&A session if you ask some questions.
Yeah.
You're welcome to ask that. But yeah, head over to the website. You can reach out to us or on Facebook and that kind of world. But we'll be back tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 3.
Day 3. See what happens with the kids. They'll be down at Grandma's until tomorrow morning, afternoon. Buddy's then off to one of our classes, 2 of our classes, and then back. And something happening for Vlogmas for the girls tomorrow night. So
I better not say anything.
better not say anything.
They might watch this.
We'll just. If you didn't hear what that was, that's because we bleeped it out in case Buddy watches. Anyway, we'll see you later. Lots of love. Bye bye.
Bye.